What do you think?
Sounds good.
No. You're doing really well, really well. I just think you need to take more responsibility. I mean, your presentation was great, but I want to keep that momentum going. I'd like to see you taking more of a lead.
When did this go? Why wasn't I told about this?
It's important to me to involve the whole team, to feel that people are growing together, developing and realising their ambitions.
Right, that's it. That's it, I'm calling a meeting. I'm calling a meeting here, now.
You can't just call a meeting.
Oh, can I not? Well, that's rich coming from the meeting queen. Mrs. Agenda, Madam, any other business.
What's going on?
I'm taking the lead, like you said.
We've got a real problem with the amount of meetings being called. Some of those people could be somewhere else, and that somewhere else could be more valuable than being in a meeting. So if we could get to the same end result by making a few phone calls or just talking to our teammates, then there's no need for a meeting.
Oh, come on, Steve. Look, no one is questioning your basic human right to call a meeting, but it cuts both ways. You've got to give everyone notice so that they've got a chance to air their views too. Yet people have to prepare.
Oh, great, yeah. Notice schmortis. And in the meantime, Dom signs up my stars, my talent, the guys that I have trained and prepared.
Sorry?
The quiz. I turn my back for 1 minute and he starts recruiting his team from my office.
Sorry, you wanted to call a meeting of the whole office to discuss the composition of the teams for the pub quiz?
Yeah.
What?
Come on now, children. We have a meeting this afternoon. It's our weekly team meeting. We asked for staff to add items to the agenda beforehand. So, and then a few days before the meeting, we circulate materials, including the minutes of the last meeting, so everyone can prepare. Getting the minutes typed up and sent out can be quite time-consuming. So you need someone who's responsible and attentive to take the notes and then type them up. We're supposed to all take turns, but it does seem to come down to me.
Okay, thanks for coming everyone and for being here so promptly. As I'm sure you're all aware, we're trying to make sure that meetings are run more efficiently at the moment. Part of that's making sure that they start and finish on time. Now, Steve was supposed to be chairing today, but he's obviously running late, so I think Joyce should take over. If that's all right with everyone?
Thanks, Julian. OK, did everyone get their agendas?
Being a good chair is quite a complex role. You have to be impartial and make sure that everyone gets a chance to speak, but also that we run to time.
OK, just on item 4, the offender management inspection, there is one other amendment, I gather. Did everyone get their new notes? I believe Lucy emailed them across.
Sorry, Steve, we didn't know whether you were coming, so I asked Joyce to chair.
OK, has anyone got any AOBs? Steve?
Can I raise the issue of office loyalty and sticking by your mates, re the upcoming quiz?
Sorry,
It's
Steve.
an issue of integrity?
Perhaps, but we're here to talk about probation business.
Obviously, you can't talk about absolutely everything. There simply isn't the time. But the meeting will hopefully cover all the relevant points. It's also important that everyone behaves respectfully to each other. And we take the time at the end of each session to make sure everyone feels that this is the case.
OK, that's the business end done with. Now, is everyone happy with the way the meeting went today?
I don't want to seem petty, but Steve nicked my sellotape.
OK, shall we agree to set a date for the next meeting?
So can we summarise the points about meetings?
I certainly can. Firstly, we try to avoid any unnecessary meetings so that no one's kept from other valuable work. But if a meeting's the best solution, we try and make sure everyone has a chance to be there and read up on any background material. We choose someone to chair and someone to take the minutes. The chair manages the agenda and makes sure everyone has their say, but also makes sure we run to time. Everyone's expected to behave respectfully. And at the end, we look back on what we've discussed and forward to what each of us has got to do before the next one. Hey, I'm acting here.
And cut.